Now, for somebody earning $1,000 a month, these are some expenses that you can charge as business expenses, right? We have a full list. You can scan this QR and go to it. But again, I'll show you a form that we have. Every item is listed there, which you can very easily go through and fill out, right? So one thing you have to remember, okay? A lot of people make this mistake because they're like, no, I've got the money. Cool. I'll just pay cash. Please do not pay cash for any of these expenses. If it exceeds, if you pay any individual, let's say you bought 2 computers, or you bought a computer and a great monitor and a graphics card because you're helping the client design cool stuff. It's not for your gaming, certainly not for your gaming, okay? It's only for your rendering of videos for client work, okay? So that's a business expense when you buy that 5070 or 5080 Ti NVIDIA graphics card. So RTX 5080 Ti, right? So, and let's say you buy that from the same person and you pay them more than 500,000. Guess what happens? The government says, sorry, you've paid one person more than 500,000. We won't allow anything. So please pay to the bank, okay? Make sure it goes to the bank. You might have somebody organizing your schedule for you. Perhaps you're doing that for somebody else and you need somebody to help you with it. So if you have a sibling who has extra free time, right? Not a tax dodge, totally not a tax dodge. You're just giving them a subcontractor payment to do some work for you, which will create a little free time for you so that you can be more effective at work, okay? So if you have this sort of expense and you pay them in cash, you've lost the benefit. Please pay them to the bank. So there's this thing called the Augusta rule from the IRS code of the US, which we drew inspiration from. And essentially, let's say you're living on rent, okay? You used to live with your parents, they live close by, but you're living outside. You're living outside in order to be able to deliver your work, right? So you've rented an office. I would suggest you seriously think through this, right? But if you're living with a spouse, it's certainly not an office. So you can't claim the whole thing. You can claim 30%. 30% isn't prescribed anywhere. It's the number that we have used with a lot of clients, which hasn't brought us any problems.